of the best college basketball rivalries of all time to one of the best video games of all time. I'm talking about NBA Jam. You guys remember that?
Of course we remember NBA Jam. It's legendary.
Oh, he's on fire. Boom shakalaka, where you can pick two players off any NBA team for a game of 2-on-2. Well, today we're going to take that idea and create Fox College Jam. We're going to take two players from Syracuse and Georgetown, and we're going to see who's going to win this bad boy. First, we got to pick two players from each team. So let's start off with the Orange and Casey. And this is from the Big East era when both of these teams were in the Big East Conference.
So many great players from Syracuse, a traditionally powerhouse program. But my first selection is going to be DC. Derrick Coleman, 6'10", power forward. He had a fantastic freshman year. He helped lead Syracuse to the national title game in 1987. They ended up losing to Indiana. But you see, he was a great scorer. And down here, the rebound bar is all the way full. He had a school record 19 rebounds in that national title game. But after that, he ended up having the best career of any Orangeman. He had over 2,000 career points and over 1,500 rebounds. Became the #1 pick in the draft. He was a flat-out stud.
Most rebounds in Syracuse history, as a matter of fact.
Yep, no doubt. All right, this next one, I had to go with my guy, Carmelo Anthony. To me, Carmelo set the standard for one-and-dones. I would argue he was the best one-and-done player ever. I mean, you can make an argument for Zion Williamson last year at Duke or Anthony Davis in 2012 with the Kentucky Wildcats, who also won a title. But he won the 2003 national championship with Syracuse, 22 points per game and 10 rebounds. He was incredible. He had help from Jerry McNamara shooting threes and Hakeem Warwick, but that was Carmelo's team. He deserves a lot of credit.
Most ever points by a Syracuse freshman. That's a good team. Derrick Coleman, really Carmelo Anthony. How can you beat that, though, Coach, for Georgetown?
Tough. And you could tell Casey Jacobsen was more of an offensive-minded player than a defensive-minded player by his choices. I'm going to start with defense. You win championships inside out. If you're strong inside, you got to go with Patrick Ewing, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year in the Big East. Final Fours, a national champion, arguably the best to play his position in terms of defense at the rim. Like a goalie in soccer or hockey, we're just going to have Ewing there protecting the rim. This is tough. I mean, there are so many great players. Sleepy Floyd, more from my era. I love his game. His numbers were outstanding. But in terms of excitement, video games, the youth, people today, this generation, I'm going Allen Iverson right here. So that's my combo of balance of both good offense and defense with Patrick at the rim.
Oh, I love these two. Probably the best two players in Georgetown history, Allen Iverson and Patrick Ewing, of course. You got DC, you got Carmelo Anthony. We got to pit these two together. We got to ask you who's going to win this game and why.
Well, first I have to admit that my team isn't the best defensive team, all right? These guys are offensive-minded, like Lav said. But Jim Boeheim's going to be watching this game, okay? And we don't have enough players to play a 2-3 zone like Syracuse does. But, Lav, we're going to go with the 1-1 zone.
Make up a zone.
Yep, we are going to pack the paint and try to deny Patrick Ewing some catches. We're going to back off of Allen Iverson. I don't know if the folks remember, but in his 2 years at Georgetown, he was just a 31% career three-point shooter. So we're going to allow AI to shoot as much as he wants, Lav. What you going to do with that?
Well, you've got a future in coaching because you have to adjust to your talent, and neither of those two played much defense. They're known for their offensive prowess. So playing a zone to hide their deficiencies is a good move on your part. But I still think at the end of the day, with Patrick Ewing guarding the rim and his ability to post up, he's a 62% in terms of his career at Georgetown finisher in terms of the field goal. Didn't take a three-pointer in his entire career. He knows his strength, stay at the rim, protect the rim, take shots you can make. And then, of course, Allen Iverson, in terms of breaking ankles, there's no one zone or man that can guard him on the perimeter. So I think you're in trouble.
You know what? This would be a great matchup, but you know what? I don't know, Casey. I think I got to go with Georgetown. Offense and defense. Show the defense. Show the defense, Lav.
Hold up.
That's what I'm talking about. Go, Lav.
Trainers.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
Trainers. Somebody get some ice.
Sunday on Fox, Aaron Rodgers leads the Packers against the Bears. Then, in America's Game of the Week, the Rams battle Dak and the Cowboys. Touchdown, Dallas. It's a huge doubleheader on Fox and the Fox Sports app.